Come on, get in there. Welcome to the Top 4 podcast. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal fan. I am joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
Carefree, wherever you may be. Another week, undefeated under Graham Potter. We move, man. We move.
I am joined by Robinho, a Manchester United fan.
I wish we had the WWE intro. Then, now, forever. Then, now, forever. McTominay out. Get him out of my club. Oh, Peter, I wish you were there if you saw the anger I had. But
were you at the bridge?
Big cast. Nah, man, I just got back to London. But big cast to the rescue.
Big cast to the rescue. I am joined by AD, a Liverpool fan.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, all my years of life, I never understood weed. I never understood why someone will be so down in the dumps to pick up a zoo and smoke it. I get it. After that display on Saturday, I get it. I completely get it. But
you know what? I forgot about Liverpool still.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it until he's talking about it now.
I didn't forget.
Oh, believe you me, I didn't forget.
And I'm joined by generous Dave, an Arsenal fan.
Yo, fam, I know our winning streak is over, yeah, but inshallah, Thursday, we start again. We start again.
Oh, David's on a Muslim thing, yeah? Is that what is man turning
Seems
faith?
like the whole country is now.
The whole country?
Oh, that was an honourable mensch, was it? Man like Sunak, you know.
Hey, man like Sunak.
I'm amazed they've allowed someone who's foreign to actually run the country. But anyway, we'll leave that subject for another day. Let's kick on things that are very much EU. Chelsea won, Manchester United won. Another draw at the bridge between Chelsea and Man United. Another late equaliser as well for Manchester United.
Fifth year in a row at Stamford Bridge.
Fifth year in a row. Wow. Yep. Incredible scenes, Jeff. Oscar, talk to me, man. Were you happy with the draw? Were you lucky to have the draw? Were you, thank God you got, you didn't get beat? Where are you on the whole thing?
Yeah, I hate Manchester United. Like, deep in me, like, I hate this club so much, yeah? And I couldn't believe I was there because I was at the game. I had another ticket in attendance to watch Chelsea versus Manchester United, and I've never seen a victory, ever. All the times we come, bro, shout out Baraka. He says, Oscar, we're yet to beat United. We ain't beat United in time. But in all honesty, when I look at the game, Man United dominated us, bro. Man United were so good in that first half. The team that put us out just was not right. We played 5 at the back. Fullbacks just way back, like playing like centre backs. Like, none of them were getting out. Our midfield was overrun. Jorginho and Ruben looking stinky. So in the first half an hour, I was sat with Chelsea fans around me. We couldn't believe how bad it was. We were like, yo, Man United are dominating us. We're not getting out. They're creating chances. Anthony had a chance. Rashford had a chance. But it was just madness. It was a madness for like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Luckily, the boy Graham Potter, he sussed it out and he made a change. And then it kind of went back to normality. We started to create a few chances here and there. And we got a stronghold in the game. But I think, to answer your question, when you score an 84th minute penalty to go 1-0 up,
you
win the flipping game. So I'm not going to sit here and say we deserve to win. So I'm not annoyed that, we put in a great performance, we should have won. But there's no circumstance in which you should go 1-0 up in 84th minute and you can't hold on. The board went up for 6 minutes and everyone around me groaned because we knew exactly what was going to happen. Chelsea dropped points last season against Brighton last minute. Wolves last minute. This season, Tottenham Hotspur last minute. Corner. All of them balls into the box, by the way. Every single one of them balls into the box in the air. Yeah. And then flipping Luke Shaw puts a ball into the box and we just cannot deal with it. Like, that's frustrating, man. Very, very frustrating.
It was a quality goal as well, though, to concede in terms of, it wasn't like it was sort of poor defending. There was a bit of luck in there. But
there was poor defending.
There was?
Yeah.
No,
if you watch the goal back, you see all the Chelsea defenders in a line. Ben Chilwell is like 4 yards deeper than everyone else. and Casemiro and McTominay are played onside by Ben Chilwell alone. If Chilwell's in line with his defense, they're offside. He's just, I don't know why he's so deep. And then the header,
back.
I don't want to be that guy, but I think Mendy saves it.
Oh wow! Robinho, you earned a point there at Stamford Bridge, rescuing two pretty good performances, I would say, from the last two games for Manchester United against Spurs and against Chelsea. Quite dominant performances. Where are you on this?
I'll speak on the Tottenham game afterwards, but I was focused on what we're talking about now. The Chelsea game, the first 45 minutes, it just reminded me, in the back, I think it was February, March, I started a sermon about putting the ball in the net. And all I just thought for the first 45 minutes was put the ball in the net.
I remember that sermon. The sermon was called Ball in Net. That's what it was called. Yeah. That's what you entitled it. Yes.
I said we did everything but put the ball in net. Anthony, he's now getting this thing of, he just needs to fine-tune it. Like, he has a very, very Robin-esque type of way when he scores. Tucks in, left foot, goes around, and it literally either hits the post or it's literally inches wide. He just needs to fine-tune that. But I'm surprised that a lot of people haven't picked that up, because it seems like he does it every game, and it's literally just inches away of going in. But yeah, maybe that's just his technique. Rashford had chances. Pretty much everyone in the first 45 minutes, bar one person, was pretty much on point. And then and then when I said in the chat, I said up to 60 minutes, I thought we were good. It's because it came to the Varane injury. Literally, every United fan was like, "Oh no," because
that brother was
with him out, and luckily he's only out until the World Cup, so he can make the World Cup, but that's when he can start playing again. But you're asking France to look after the brother. I was like,
when you got players breathing,
that's not ideal at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, the centre halves breathing like that French squad, aren't they? So
you think so?
Yeah.
I think some are breathing. You've got one of them. Where's?
Oh, Fofana's out for the World Cup. He's not there.
Is he not there? No, fair enough.
Yeah.
So the times
Aubameyang done him was crazy. Like, if you watch it back, have you seen the clip of it? Oh,
I saw the slow-mo and I said, there's my quick background.
So you're asking. So Manchester United have to ask France to look after him. It's like, oh, that's a sticky one, because obviously it's competition. You don't know when France is going out. All I ask. I literally said Saliba has to start. I don't want Varane. Anyone there.
He won't train
anyone near.
He won't play a game until he goes to the camp with France. I don't know. Are they having friendlies before the World Cup, or are we just straight in?
No. Straight in.
Friendlies.
Yeah, man. I think that's it, man. I think that's it. Pete, can I read some of the comments?
You can do.
But overall, and then obviously, we started to look very shaky. Chelsea were back in it from that point. And then all I saw when Scott McTominay came on, I said, something's going to happen.
Scotty.
And then the stupidness that inept in his mind. Why does he always... And it's the same... Don't get me wrong, it's the same tackle. He grabs the man from behind and throws him down like it's a chokeslam. And I'm like, why? Why give the penalty away? Blatant penalty all day long. Obviously, Jorginho versus De Gea.
Is it a penalty because there's two hands rather than the one?
Yeah.
I always feel like if it's one, you can. It's like
It was a weird one, because like when I saw it, I didn't even scream. I was just like, that's clearly a penalty. I was just like,
I literally shouted, "You idiot, you moron!" Yeah, that is all I was saying.
In fairness, if he doesn't bring Brozier down, the ball is coming in like right in Brozier's line. Brozier's going to run in front of the defender that actually clears it. So it was definitely going to be an attempt on target if he didn't make that challenge.
I can't believe this is
I literally thought we've lost the points there, because I was like, yeah, we fought on all that stuff, but like Oscar said, 86th minute, got a penalty. That is pretty much game done.
You win the game.
So yeah.
You see it.
But luckily, literally, what we call it is called Luke Shaw contract season. So when his contract is coming up, you know, it's how it be. So he starts picking up, and you put a nice ball in Casemiro. Being World Cup man of the year.
Shaw was hooping. I can't lie.
Contract season, sure, it comes in handy, and then we just got Kepa. I disagree with Oscar. I thought Kepa was a bit unlucky. He did get touched to the ball, and it just went over the line.
But that's it though. He gets a touch to the ball. Mendy's like, he's got 4 or 5 inches on him. Mendy saves that. I'm sorry. Like if Kepa gets a touch, Mendy gets a full hand. Like
what was the question I have for Robin? What's happened with Man United lately? Where I saw you play outstanding against Spurs. I mean, you battered them, absolutely battered.
Our best game in a long time.
And then again with the Chelsea game was a good 50 minutes where I thought, holy smokes, Chelsea ain't getting out of here. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not going to get out of here alive. But what's switched? Has it been from like the Newcastle game or previous games? What's kind of clicked into game?
I think it was literally from the Newcastle game, and I think even before that, I think Ten Hag's just found his 11. He's just found who he likes, who can match the system the best.
I'm surprised at how good United are playing at the moment. I'm very surprised at how good they all seem to be on.
It's now going to be an issue because we now have to incorporate Lindelof and Varane, and not Lindelof or Maguire. And I don't want to see either of them to play against Martinez, who literally, he is my favorite player by far. Lisandro Martinez is a breath of fresh air of what it comes to centre-back performances. Like, constantly tired, he passes is on point, always fighting, doesn't give up. And I can't ask more for a defender, especially this team. He's literally been carrying that back line. To ask him to put him against Lindelof, and then we already saw at the start where he's like with Maguire, he literally has to do 2 jobs in one. So
Lindelof's not that bad.
It's going to be hard.
You think Lindelof's that bad?
I don't think Lindelof's that bad. I think Lindelof barely plays anymore. So I don't know what I'm going to see out of him.
Serviceable centre back. He wasn't doing 2 jobs. That's harsh.
He's a bench player.
Right.
Lindelof is a bench player.
Yeah, but he's not someone you have to carry. Like, he's a good centre back.
In the way that we've been playing, I think it's going to be a lot. It's going to have much more of a toll on Martinez than what we may see. Luckily, we've actually played the big 6, which I'm surprised that we played them all. And now it's just and now it's literally until mid-Jan until we got City again. But
Peter, you're in for a rude awakening with this Manchester United side, man. They're not bad. They're really, really not. Well,
bad. I predict them in my top 4. Lest we forget. I did think.
That, you also predicted. You also said that they should sack Erik ten Hag.
Yeah, I just don't think he's good enough. I still stand by that. Well, let's see. We got to give it time.
Pete, allow me to get.
All right, breaking news. Breaking news that Unai Emery, former Arsenal manager, will be in charge of Aston Villa from the 1st of November.
Fam, what is going on here, bro?
Unai Emery on my mind.
Listen. The Premier League is the Super League. It is the Super League.
The Super League.
Everyone's coming.
But in fairness, Villarreal is Villa in Spain. No.
Villarreal have been in the Champions League. They've been consistently in Europe. Come on.
Okay.
They've been in the semis.
I hear that. No, okay. So what we think Villa's potential is the money they have, the size of club, the stadium they've got. There's a potential. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? They've got a good squad with good players. I know, Peter, you disagreed with me last time I said this, but it's not a bad side to be walking into.
Can't lie. Stevie G was enemy of progress still.
Well, we getting off for one day.
Bro, what we saw this weekend,
bro,
surprising.
You leave and they bang 4 blood. I'm sorry.
That looks like a team to me who are down tools on the Gerrard. That's what that looks like to me.
That's bad management.
Exactly.
That's bad management.
You can call it bad, but I mean, I think I don't know. I genuinely think that if you could turn it on against Brentford the next day after you got dressed at Fulham, I'm sorry. I'm not asking questions about them.
Someone are scandalous, Who
are the players you're talking about? Danny Ings bagged 2 goals. Is that out of character? Ollie
No,
Watkins scoring a goal. Is that out of character?
not really. No.
Buendia, Douglas Luiz, Leon Bailey having good games. That's not out of
Bailey.
I
character.
mean, it was for the past 10 weeks of the
Bailey's
season.
out of character. I'm not gonna
These
lie.
are good players, man. These are good players.
Wait, hold on. Was Mings playing?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, bro. He didn't
But
concede.
Mings always
man.
played. Mings
No.
always played.
He
Mings got
dropped
assist,
him.
bro. Mings got assist.
He dropped him for a reason, bruv. And then he brings him back, and then look at the nonsense he did against
But
Chelsea.
David, do you know why you brought him back?
Why?
He's 40 million centre half done his ACL in the first game of the season.
Yeah, opening day.
Who was that?
Guys, we've all had injuries. We've all had injuries.
They bought him from Sevilla. What's his
Sevilla.
name?
Oh, not Kunde.
No.
Kunde's partner.
No, it's his partner.
Oh,
Carlos?
Diego.
Is it Diego Carlos? Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, Madsen.
They spent 40 million quid on him. He done his ACL in week 1.
What?
Hey, that's a howler. Still.
Can I get back to some comments from the Manchester United game? Shout out to Assad. Bloody hell.
Oh,
Sorry,
right.
my Apple Watch has gone off. Assad says, Oscar, I can't be asked. I had dreams about us smoking them. That's how desperate I was. I hope they suffer and burn. Yeah. Stinky performance.
Hey.
You can't. I just can't out. I had the same dreams. When I saw that Martial's not there and that Ronaldo's not playing, I said, Manchester United can't score. Like, I'm normally afraid of Rashford because he always slaps against us, but Rashford's criminally out of form. So I said, how is this team going to score against us? They're not going to score. So when you were creating chances in the first half and not finishing, that didn't surprise me. The fact that we couldn't score and we couldn't beat you is just so frustrating.
To be honest, I think Rashford's actually been in form, which was more surprising, more annoying, because he has been scoring quite a bit as of recent. So I was hoping he'd carry it on. But yeah, just poor finishing, man.
You know what? Fair play to Man United. I mean, in the top 6, as Robin mentioned, if they played everybody, they lost once. You know what I'm saying? They beat Liverpool. They beat Spurs. Yeah, they drew to Chelsea. They lost to Man City. That's a good record. When you consider
I said this to you 2 weeks ago, and you laughed me out of the room.
No, because I still think what will let them down is the smaller teams. I think Robin might concur. What will let Man United down when they play the small teams that want Man United to have the ball, because Man United are brilliant when they're countering. The last 2 games, I've been impressed by the fact that they just dominated the game. That's very much.
We have the ball,
and you have the ball.
Using it wisely.
I wonder. When they go. What's your next game?
West Ham.
Okay, so West Ham will be interesting.
We got Europa, then West Ham. Yeah,
Europa, West Ham. So I'm wondering what your next couple of games are. If you've got like a Forest in there, if you've got a Palace in there,
it's West Ham, Villa ? And then Fulham, and then it's World Cup.
Oh, Fulham's the last one. That's a big one. Where's that game? Where's that? Old Trafford or?
I think Fulham's at home. No, Fulham's away. No, Fulham's at Craven Cottage.
Oh, do us a favor. Get us a ticket down there, mate. I want to get in the neutral end. Get us a ticket down there. Oh,
Fulham. The neutral end.
Fulham are a team to watch, bro.
Okay, let me get through these last Man United Chelsea comments. Assad says, Mendy, which blood? What? Did you see him against Brighton last season? Taha says the same thing. Brighton game. I don't think that's fair. It even says Benzema. I don't think that's fair. If you watch the Brighton goal and the Benzema goal, those were like to the side of the goal. They were in the corner. Like Benzema specifically hit the corner. That's Mr. Ballon d'Or, yeah? When you look at this goal that Casemiro scored, it's a bullet, don't get twisted, but it's in the middle area of the goal. Kepa gets a touch.
I still think it's a fantastic header. I don't know. I'm surprised.
I'm not saying it's not, but he shouldn't be scoring from there.
I mean, Benzema shouldn't be scoring from where he did.
That's a fact, but Benzema had a free header.
Oscar's going to die on this hill, isn't it?
Also, random note, I have never known my team to be so South American. The languages, I was hearing pure Portuguese seeing that celebration. Yeah. I was like, okay.
He's trying to come like Arsenal, blood, just fluent Portuguese, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Big up Abdi. He's very, very happy. He says, I told all of you last season, it's ETH season. I will no longer be the laughing stock of this pod. Big up, though.
Where do you think they'll finish this season? That's it.
Yeah, that's a good question, Abdi. Abdi, let us know where you think we'll finish. Good question.
I will say this, though.
You'll finish.
I will say this. After this weekend, I will say this. Like, top 4 is wide open.
Yo,
it's wide open.
It's
Anyway,
wider than a brothel. It's up there for grabs, mate. I'll tell you what.
Big man. Pause.
It's up for grabs. It's up for grabs.
Oh, guys, the comments have thrown up something to discuss.
That's why. Remember
Anthony played well, but Sancho, Lord of mercy.
When I said at the start, I said everyone but one player.
That was your player.
Very good.
Okay.
Guys, Jadon Sancho. I don't know about the brother.
Has
Was a yellow card.
Has he been put
That
on
was a
the
yellow card.
Has he been put on the
He's
watch?
already been on watch. He's already been put on a watch.
He got him a Casio watch, Oscar. He got him a Casio though.
No, guys. No, that was a yellow card performance. That was bad. That was like, oh my gosh, I wanted to sub him off straight away.
Can I ask a question? People were saying that this performance was so bad, but I'm like, how was this different from his performance against Tottenham? Was it not the same thing? Like, Sancho's been this bad for
Tottenham, he was actually contributing. This game, he gave nothing.
Yeah, man.
Nothing. And that was very worrying.
They said you spent 100 million on
70 million. Let's make it right.
Hey, I remember when the rumors came out and Peter asked us all, he said, is Sancho worth this amount of money? And I said, yeah. I was like, yeah.
No, the thing is, let's look. I looked at his numbers at the Bundesliga yesterday, and I'm seeing 20 goals, 20 assists. I'm thinking, where the heck is this player gone? Like, what's happened here?
Yeah, it's not looking good, man. I was always finding it sus.
Maybe the league's not for him, bruv.
Is it the right team?
I don't know, bro.
I remember in particular, I was giving Gareth Southgate a bag of stick when he wasn't playing Sancho in the Euros. Like, how you do it?
Maybe it's not. Maybe the Premier League's not for him, man.
What was Southgate cooking?
What was he cooking? By the way,
the answer to that is that I don't know, like, what's going on, and the fact is, he's only playing because Martial's injured. That's the only reason he's playing, but he should be benched.
Big up to Lola. He said, you're grasping. Sancho has been a disgrace. I'm seeing now why the Nelson comparisons. Why did you do that? Why? That's crazy. Arsenal fans, man. Sense says Anthony's improving, but nah, I'm not there yet. He's
been on him. He's been on him. I like Anthony. I like him. He's doing his job. Just carry on doing that. You'll be fine. I was going to ask you when you saw him do the spin, how many Chelsea fans were getting at him?
He did it the far end, so I didn't even realize he did it. I only saw it in the highlights. I didn't even realize he did it.
But Jadon Sancho. Yeah, as I was saying, Peter, Rashford should be playing on the wing, and it should be Martial up top. The only reason Rashford's up top is because Martial's injured, and CR7's a clown. So that's all to it.
Interessant. Is there no way that CR7 could play up top whilst Rashford's on the left?
To be a buck, this season we play better without Ronaldo. We've won all our games without Ronaldo. When Ronaldo comes on, we've either drawn or lost. So to answer that question, should Ronaldo be playing?
Honestly, you know what I find astonishing? That Man United can afford to leave a 20-goal a season striker, not even bring him to London. I just find it astonishing. They've got to
he deserved. We were 2-0 up, and he refused to come on and walked off at the 85th minute. Do you know how much disrespectful that is? I don't care who you are.
I tell you it was disrespectful.
Damn.
I don't give a damn. How about the fact he doesn't play?
Bro,
we have to do this for a minute. Let's do this for Let's do this for hot minute, because Messi ain't having these problems at PSG, right? And we're talking about his age.
Guaranteed star.
We're talking about this age and blah blah. I don't want to hear about age. Have you seen the player? Do you see what he did in the Premier League last year? I mean, honestly,
he's on the Premier League this year.
Listen, play him.
We played him.
Play him. He
Played him.
didn't have a preseason. Play him.
Bro, this is the club's fault, bro. You should have just sold him, bro. In the
It's
summer.
the fact that
bro.
Ten Hag still saying he's part of my plans.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna be real.
David, name me the club that came in for him.
I don't give a damn. Terminate that contract. and let him go.
Terminate, bro.
Arsenal been good at
Terminate.
that. We've been
Hey,
terminating
yeah.
contracts.
Listen.
Todd Bowley was fiending for that guy, man. Todd Bowley
Yeah,
wanted him.
Yeah.
He had Chelsea.
But your manager said no.
Yeah, that's why he's not a manager no more.
True.
That's why they're not
Your
around.
manager said no. So when people say you should have sold him, tell me the club.
No, they should
Name
play
the
him.
club.
Look at this. They should play him.
We have
I'm
played
not of
him.
the opinion. Listen,
We have
we're
played
here,
him.
We're here discussing
Peter,
the best player in the
we have
world,
played
whether
him.
he should play for the club or not.
Peter,
Play
we
him.
have played him. That's the annoying thing. We have played him.
And he scored 20 goals for you last year when you played him.
But that's last
He's one of the
year.
greatest
We're not
goal
talking
scorers
about
in
last
football history.
year.
He has
He's got
700
talking about last year.
He has 700 club goals. That's not
Listen,
including international.
I'm saying that. I'm
I
saying,
feed him and he will score.
Peter, if you
Right
want
back
to take
sayings.
CR7, if you want to buy him, come take
Listen,
him.
he'll give me 20
Thank you.
goals. Thank you very much.
Give me fine. Just pass the money. That's done with him.
There's no
I'm
money.
that done with him.
You're going to get 15 million quid and we're going to pay 500
Oh,
grand
that's
a
fine.
week.
Peter, that's fine.
Bring.
That's fine. This is like Monopoly. I am happy to get rid of this card. Happy. Let's
A couple
go.
of comments.
I can't believe you turned-
says,
I can't believe you turned heel.
CR7 is our best finisher, but he's not a good player anymore. He doesn't make the difference to our overall play. Shout out to Abdi. He says, with Ronnie we stand.
Yo.
Times 1,000. Why did
1,000?
ETH force him to stay if you're not going to use him? Shaking my head. I'm with Ronnie. He won us the game at Goodison not too long ago. Hashtag Viva Ronaldo.
With the left foot.
And-
Nasty finish.
And I'm ready to get rid.
Best player in the world.
I'm ready to get rid.
He's the
Best player in the world. He's done it all.
top
He's
two in the world.
won us Champions League. He's
Bro,
won us
He's
the
top two
Prem.
at United.
Oscar, he's still top 2 in the world. Let's not do this.
He's
Let's
top
not
two at
act-
United. What are you talking about?
I let it go. Let the nostalgia go, man.
He's
Wait,
not
hang on.
United.
He's top two in the
Hang
world.
on. He scores 20 goals for that United side last year, and we're not going to give him his praise. Do you know how hard that is to do with this Man United team?
He
He
could've- he
started against Brentford. We got battered 4-0.
Didn't he
He
start
started
against?
against Newcastle and Brighton. He didn't score for Newcastle. We got beaten by Brighton.
Is that his
Robin,
fault?
This guy lost a baby. He lost a baby, and a week later he scored at the Emirates. This guy's
So now we're doing semantics.
level.
Now we're doing semantics, yeah.
Season
When Paul Pogba's house got robbed last year by these people, and man them will say, nah, he still needs to play. So now we're doing semantics. Now there's
listen,
issues
hey,
because
listen,
it's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo
Yo,
did play.
Because it's
Robin.
Ronaldo.
Robin, I'm the wrong guy. Robin, I'm the wrong guy. You know my love for Paul Pogba. Let's not even go there. I'm the wrong guy. Because I want him. I want Pogba
Listen.
now. I want him at my team now. Okay.
Season Sense asked the question, why didn't he score against Brentford? Why didn't he score against Newcastle? Why didn't he score against Brighton? I swear, he started against Nico or Milana, and he still didn't score. Like,
Listen,
I
Oscar, if you score 17 Premier League goals, it means that you didn't score in about 15 of them. All right, it happens.
Yeah,
It happens. He ain't scoring
I,
38 games.
I don't know if this Ronaldo guy, man. This Ronaldo guy, crazy. Season Sense is calling you Peter Keane. These United fans would rather have Rash Bandicoots and my boy AM9, who's Bruck up.
No, for real.
He's the only one who guarantees
For real.
goals.
For real.
Peter Keane.
Listen, Peter, come take him. I'm happy to do the swap. Hey,
Peter, do you know what? United is a disgraceful club. Only at United do we criticize gold and all that glitters. But these man handed out Paul Pogba, same people talking about Paul Pogba, and now they're talking about one of the greatest goal scorers to ever play the game like he's a piece of dirt. That's Cristiano. I don't care how old he is.
He's a virus to the team.
Injects
Injects me with it.
The thing is, though, Adrian, would you take him? Adrian, would you take him?
Can I be 100%, 150% honest with you?
Yeah.
Feed the yak, he will score. Don't give him a chance. Don't get me wrong. Like 100%, like he's detrimental to overall play. Like his link-up play is non-existent. But I'm so sorry. Let's not Let's not talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't care if he's 36, 37, 42. If you feed him consistently enough, he will score. Bottom line.
Listen, bring
AD last year was one of his most impressive years in his career because he still managed to get 17 goals in the Premier League out of that dross.
And then the year before he got 31. Now all of a sudden he's the one that's broken.
He's a bum.
I don't know about that.
Do you know when Mourinho said his greatest accomplishment in football was getting Man United second? It's like Ronaldo could feasibly say the greatest thing I've done is score that many goals in that team last season because they were bad.
He scored 17 Premier League goals. He was the third highest goal scorer in the league. He was third. It's outrageous. And his team finished where? 7th. Where did they finish last year? 6th, right? 6th last year.
Yeah,
and he scored half of their goals, half of their friggin' league goals.
Lola says the sun sets on every player. Big up Murad. He said there was nothing different between Ronaldo's behaviour and Verstappen's this week.
Verstappen's.
No. What Ronaldo done was an absolute abomination. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Let's have it right.
But listen, and he should definitely be disciplined by the club.
Are you not taking a piss?
He should play for Manchester United. He should play for Manchester United. Man are taking Rashford and Martial over freaking Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm done.
Why do you lot make it look like the situations at United are black and white? Why do you not do this?
So is it purple? What color is it?
Hold on. Talk to them. Hold on. Talk to them. You're telling me, no, David, I don't understand what's going on. Like, you're telling me that a guy walked off the pitch, didn't go to the changing room, went to his yard.
We condemned it though. We condemned the action. We're not saying
it's not like condemning the action.
We did.
In the words of the Premier League great Didier the Man Drogba, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's a bleeping disgrace.
You know what's so funny, yeah? You know what's so funny is that he walked out in the preseason and we did bat an eyelid. He walked out half time. We didn't bat an eyelid then.
No. Guys, I just came from some gruesome Tesco shopping where the self-service checkout has changed. Yeah.
What?
It was gruesome. You lot have come to stress me out today. What are you talking about? What's going on here?
I don't know what's going on.
The club.
Listen.
Come by him.
Hold on. Why is it you lot are never here when Ronaldo plays and he doesn't score?
Well, we were here.
Man, start bubbling.
Right, this is crazy.
Why do you not do this?
No, but Ernest though.
No,
you're saying he should have been for Manchester United. Is what you're telling me?
I'm disappointed in you the most because at the beginning of how many episodes ago was it? And I asked you, Pete, do you really watch Man United, bro?
No, I don't.
But my point is, but it matters that you have to watch them, bro.
No, of course.
Listen. I'm asking before you interject. Just one thing. Does he score Anthony's chance? Absolutely. Yeah. Does he score Rashford's chance? Absolutely. This is the question you have to ask yourself. Does he get to the ball quick enough?
I'll give you Everton away. I'll give you Everton away.
Watch Newcastle. Watch the Newcastle game. We should have cleaned them off 3-0.
Mind you, he scores a perfect goal that should be allowed. He does score.
Yeah, but we can't. Yeah, but it's like with you lot on Sunday yesterday. We can talk about referees all we want.
We can.
By the way, we need an extra time.
No, Ernest. I said it already. I said it on the pod last week. And the thing is, it's like they knew what was coming next weekend. It's as if I knew what was going to come the next weekend. I said I want to keep the show on YouTube. I don't want to go down. Okay. And if I talk about
Gabriel Jesus. Oh my gosh.
We'll get there. We will get there.
But Mirad, Endo, Lola, all of you were aiming for 9:30 today, so help us out. There are too many controversial things that have kicked off that require an hour conversation. Yeah, do we need you lot's help to keep us in line? So if we're waffling or whatever, just tell us time. Let's move on. But you lot are absolutely waffling with this Ronaldo chat. Absolutely. waffling. This is Belgian. This is Daniel's Bakery on Temple Fortune and Golders Green. Pure waffle.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh.
I heard you criticizing Rashford, saying that Rashford is pretty much air.
Rashford is pants.
Now, with Anthony Martial being injured, would you then opt for starting Ronaldo?
I wouldn't start him. So like,
you start
there was a client I had today that raised a good point that to offer a different threat in like the second half, yes, I would have brought Ronaldo on. Yes. But guys, understand this. Don't look at the 18 goals and think 18 goals in this team. Guys, we finished 6th. We finished 6th last year.
And
that's what
by the way, Ernest, the only reason we finished 6th is because West Ham lost. Had they won, we would have finished 7th. So
I forgot about that one. And don't get me wrong. We had a lot more shooters in the team the year before when we finished 2nd. But Ronaldo isn't the savior you think he is. The thing about United is, like Adrian raised a good point that we're the only club that can, look at quality and still like get them out of the club. I agree as the club as an entity, and the club, the fans are usually divided. A lot of people are like Pogba in, Pogba out, whatever. In this case, a lot of fans you will speak to, I think, to be fair, we are divided about Ronaldo. To be fair,
I was going to say,
I think it's now it's getting more majority. People want him out.
The majority of people are siding with Gary. Oh, shout out to Gary Neville, by the way. I never thought I'd hear truth from his mouth when he said United are playing better without Ronaldo. I said, okay, so he's actually watching us. We're not playing better with Ronaldo. And my thing is, you need to watch like Sebastian Haller's performance for Ajax last season to see what the type of centre forward Ten Hag wants. It's not simply that you're Ronaldo, because the truth is, I was watching one on my boys' podcast the other day. Shout out to Hindsight Podcast. They're in Nigeria, sick podcast. And one guy was saying, when you walk into a new club, you don't know anyone. You know people's reputations from the seasons before. So yeah, Ten Hag knows who Ronaldo is. He's I think he's lost against him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like he knows who he is. The whole world knows who Ronaldo is. But as a manager, you've come into a new space, a player's, looking at you as a whole new experience. So you have to prove yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? You missed preseason. Ronaldo did not turn up to guys. Let's not sugarcoat things. Yeah, he lost his son. Rest in peace. In April or March or whatever it was. You said you were not coming to preseason training for family reasons, but you were at the Portuguese national training ground, twerking for other clubs. So let's not do this thing that Ronaldo's been professional. He's been unprofessional, guys, for time. And my point is, let's take the brown nosing out of it. Yeah, let's take the pedestal out of it. Cristiano Ronaldo is top 3 of our lifetime, but the guy is unprofessional. Should we now reward unprofessionalism? Like all jokes aside,
I guess
reward it?
No, I guess when you put it like that, of course you're in a hard place, isn't it? You're between a rock and a hard place. But the thing
he's put us there, Peter.
The thing is put us there. But then your manager still talks like, yeah, he's in my plans. He said that to someone.
But why would you want to sow division in the media?
You just say, look, he's not good at. I mean, it's a case of look.
You can't
say that. It is with your friends.
To be fair, you can't say that.
It's not even that. You can't say that. I mean, but Man United were happy to tell the world that he's going to be dropped for the game on Tuesday
because that
the game
was
was Saturday.
Man United have a big problem with leaks. We have a huge problem with leaks. We thought one of the snitches was like Luke Shaw. The rumors bounce around all the time. We don't know who it is, but there are leaks all the time. There's a snitch in the camp. There's a mole in the camp, but we don't know who it is yet. But
it's calmed down, though. It has calmed down.
It has. It doesn't come out as regularly. But I also think that it might not even be a player, whoever it is, yeah? Like Cristiano Ronaldo is up. Again, 2 things can be true. Ronaldo's our best finisher. But Ronaldo is not our best player. That is not even close. It's not even close to being true. Lisandro Martinez alone is player of the season. He himself is player of the season. Then you've got Diogo Dalot, who has been excellent this season. He's been excellent this season. Like
I was ready to sell him.
Bro, we didn't know what we were going to do with him. After he came back from AC Milan and was like, we're not playing Wan-Bissaka and Dalot can't defend, what do we do? So Ronaldo's not even close to being our best player, but he's our best finisher. And as we always know in football, the best finisher is not always the best player. There's a lot, like you don't come onto the pitch and just score. There's a lot that has to happen before you score. And I'm saying Rashford gets the movement right. Ronaldo finishes. If there was a way to do Dragon Ball Z fusion and put the two of them together, we would be great. But we're not. We're playing Rashford because currently Rashford is doing what the boss wants. And currently the boss is right. We have beaten, we've played Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, City, Liverpool, and have 1 L. Are you taking a piss? The guy's right. The guy is right, bro. So I'm just saying, listen, in a perfect world, Ronaldo's 25 again, but he's not. And therefore, you lose a yard of pace, and you lose a lot of what makes you a good player. Ronaldo's not been a good player for a long time. Let's not sit here and cap.
How many goals do you reckon he would get this season had he played 38 games?
Ronaldo scores 15. Ronaldo scores 15. He scored 18 goals last season, and he scored what? 2 hat-tricks? 3 hat-tricks? 2?
Something like that, yeah.
2 hat-tricks, yeah. And so I think that the level of opposition we are about, like you see the next coming, like we've played everyone big. So the next coming games, I would like to see Ronaldo in the second half of some of these games. We're playing teams like Fulham. I think Ronaldo bangs against Fulham. Just you know what I'm saying? We're playing some of these dibby teams. But I'm not good. Let's not sit here and say, because it's very lazy analysis like Roy Keane. Roy Keane really disappointed me on Sunday. Man said, we know other players that have done worse and started referring to the 90s.
Yeah, that was
Are you insane?
Yeah. I thought he was going to say someone like now. Like I was thinking, he's got the
thinking about. Like, I was embarrassed for him because I was like,
and then the way he said that, and then the way he was like, I don't care what the fans think. All that stuff. I know what. I was
if
like,
Jesse,
he was
Lingard,
right when he said,
he
Lingard,
doesn't care what the fans think.
But that's do you know what that's crap? Yeah, because the idea that just because you're a pundit, you know what you're talking about is absolute nonsense. Have you listened to Jamie O'Hara on Talk?
He doesn't have to listen to the fans though, does
like
he?
in context of the conversation, Harry Neville was saying why he thinks Ronaldo shouldn't play, and he was talking about the team, and then he said, half of the fans don't want him to play, and then Roy Keane's like, who cares about the fans? It's true.
No.
Ernest, it's like what you were saying when you said Man United should have never have signed him in the first place. Now, majority of Man United fans would have agreed to signing Ronaldo. But who cares what the fan thinks? What's the best football?
Yeah.
And when the conversation bringing the fans into it it wasn't part of the context of the conversation. So
I hear that.
That's more so what it is, not just like just a straight malice on who cares what fans think in general. But like I think Neville bringing up the fans as a backing to his comment, it's like no, let's talk about the team here.
Yeah,
but I hear that. Yeah, I just feel like Ronaldo should not be coming off the bench. Like I'm watching Messi and I'm thinking, everybody knows Messi's got his limitations and whatever, and the teams and the managers are working to their best strengths. And I genuinely think Man United could definitely work towards Ronaldo's strength.
But guys,
would be a nasty team again.
But do you guys remember when Pep was dropping Aguero? It was valid. We felt like Aguero would have made a difference in the Champions League final.
And that's it. Yeah, that's exactly it.
It's sad. You don't want to see your heroes go out this way.
I think he should definitely go to a club where he plays 30 games a season. Like, there's no point. I don't want to see this Ronaldo coming off the bench. Like, what is it?
Our Ali, where's he going to play 30 games a season?
But guys, the truth is, like, with all of us talking about Ronaldo playing in that, let's keep it 1,000. No one wanted Ronaldo. Todd Bowley.
I said, name me the team. Name me the team who wanted it.
Todd Bowley was an owner arguing against his coach about this guy. Like, I'm sorry. If Messi is available now, more teams want Messi than Ronaldo. And if they don't want Messi, it's a wage issue. It's not ability. If you think Pep's not signing Messi today? Like, guys, Messi's balling. Messi's hooping. Messi's hooping. Yeah. Like, take goals out of it. And that's my point. Every time people talk about Ronaldo, we talk about goals. And at his peak at Madrid, he was more than a goal scorer. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this Ronaldo chat. Is he our best goal scorer? Stevie Wonder can see that. But
let's move on from Man United, Oscar. Let's go. Let's go on to the next thing. Is it comments in the next game?
A couple comments. In the live game currently, Monday Night Football, West Ham have just taken the lead 1-0 against Bournemouth. It's Kurt Zouma with a header. Shout out to them, man. It's pretty much the same. Big up Murad. In fact, that comment, I can't even read that one, Murad. You're moving crazy. He said they should.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
So something like Kevin Samuels.
He said they should have let him join City. It would have made the league more competitive place. Haaland wouldn't have come. This is a scene from the multiverse. And then Abdi's still on the train. He's saying, look, who's our best attacker? It's Ronaldo, and you know it.
But whenever I said he's not.
Yeah. It is what it is. And then Murad says, even if a club could afford Ronaldo, it doesn't make footballing sense at this stage.
It doesn't.
Oscar,
Yes.
can I just say on this game, why didn't the keeper come off?
To come collect the ball.
He done his knee.
He's injured. He can't move.
The thing is, I was about to mention that this guy his hands are warm. Is it Neto in goal? He has been holding it, blood. And now I think, did he get subbed in the end? I didn't see if he went off.
No, he didn't go off.
I just saw him down on the ground. He had he's got like a
final thing from me though, back on the game. I'm so happy we have a DM and a great one.
Who is he?
That's all I can say. Casemiro.
Casemiro.
I love having him. Yeah.
Good player.
But we move. That's all I can say. We move.
You know McTominay still has lawyers.
I can't believe it.
Astonishing.
I cannot believe it.
So did OJ Simpson. He's still guilty.
Is it handball? Is it
handball?
These refs.
That was mad, you know. That was a blatant handball.
What?
No, VAR didn't look at it.
No, they are looking at it.
Sorry, they looked at it, but they didn't give it. It's a goal. That looked like handball to me. Anyway.
Wow.
Big up Murad. He says 8:48. You've got another 45 minutes by your standards. What's on the agenda?
Listen.
48 minutes on the United show.
I when they said they wanted to finish at 9:30, I said that is the dream.
No, we need to move from this conversation. Let's move from this game.
We move on. Can we go to Arsenal?
No, we'll go to Forest. Let's go over to the City ground.
Let's go to Forest.
I've been there a couple of times. Been there a few times. It's a great ground. My God, AD, you go and beat what's their names? You go and beat Manchester City, right? Wonderful performance. Who did you beat midweek?
West Ham.
West Ham. Yeah, you go and beat the Hammers, and then you go to Forest.
Have a stinker.
Stink. It's an absolute stink. AD, what's going on at Liverpool? What the hell is going on?
I tell you what, it was a horror show. You know what? You know what's mad? Yeah, this weekend I went to Fort Park. It was Friday night, whatever they call it. Apparently, it was meant to horrify the people. It was meant to scare the people. It was just blokes wearing face paint. If you wanted to see the real horror show, it's what I witnessed at the City grounds, bro.
12:30 kickoff.
Hey, Peter, you see Fabinho?
Yes.
I need to see a passport. I need to see a passport.
Is there a yellow card?
Brother,
why?
The hairline was dubious and questionable alone. It was like that at 17, apparently. But the physical decline, I've not seen anything like it. But you know
something's not right. What's happened to him?
It's not right, man. Because the thing is, with Fabinho, like you'll have like games where like he's out of form and he's blatantly out of form. We have periods of time in the season. I mean, there was a time when one of Oscar's young boys was running rings around him. What's his name again? No, my correct.
Billy Gilmore.
Billy Gilmore. And I was like, don't get me wrong, but the thing is, like, I remember I was watching the West Ham game. The commentators and then Declan Rice spins off him, and then the commentators like, "Oh, I wonder how many times we're going to see that today." And I said, "What? You're talking about Fabinho? Are you mad?" I don't know, man.
Who was the commentator? I need to hear this.
I don't know. I was just on the stream, and he literally said, "I wonder how many times we're going to see that today." I think Fabinho was even a substitute. Couldn't make it up. Couldn't make it up, man. But honestly, I want to pay tribute to the player that Fabinho was and hopefully still is, because that level of performance, the level he was operating at with Liverpool for those years, and the job he used to do, and that's why I had so much respect for him, because it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy what Fabinho was doing, and when he doesn't do it, you see the impact.
How old is Fabinho?
Bro? I'm missing. Huh?
How old is he?
Let me find out, Oscar. You just hold the thought there.
29 apparently.
He's what?
29. He's been bald since he was 14, but he's 29.
How you washed at 28?
Brother,
I think he was bald at Madrid, you know.
At Madrid, he was in his teens.
I think he was bald at Madrid.
Bro.
He's not born in 93.
Yeah.
And if he's not.
Listen, this game...
93.
I said it when Chelsea played Liverpool in the League Cup,
Yeah,
I
Billy
said,
Gilmore.
nah, this Fabinho, brother, he's not the same no more. And it's because he's cold. It's sad, man.
He's so sick.
Yeah, he's cold. He's cold.
Well, today's his birthday.
Oh, man.
Was it yesterday's birthday? Yeah. 29
Yeah,
years
no,
old.
I listen, Nottingham Forest are dead. We've cussed them out buying 22 players for the whole season, dealing with Fulham. And yeah, they're going down still. But even with your injuries and the people that are out, you had more than enough to put these lot away.
If Van Dijk had a stinker.
The fact that they got through you many times, and who's I can't remember the guy who scored his name. Obviously, ex-Liverpool player. Awoniyi. His story is sick. Like, he couldn't come play for Liverpool because of a visa issue. Went all the way around Germany, all that stuff, and then came back, and then and then comes back, finally gets a visa, and then scores against the team that he wanted to play for. Beautiful story, beautiful scenes. But yeah, man,
He didn't know how to celebrate. He was sort of like, do I not?
Yeah,
He's jucking and jiving. He's jucking and jiving. It's like, brother, you ain't got 50 caps for Liverpool. Run that, cuz. You know what I'm saying? And then I pretend, you know. They gave me.
That's moving like it was Robbie Fowler, you know.
Hey, there was
Take off your top, man.
there was Liverpool fans that didn't even know he played for them.
The thing is, you know what's so funny? I searched his name afterwards, realizing it was him because of the fact that he didn't celebrate. So I was like, what's wrong with him? Was he is he a youth academy? So I Googled, I was like, this done Football Manager business. I remember the name now. But yeah.
Peter, Abdi's got a fun fact. He says Liverpool haven't won an away game all season.
Liverpool are disgraced this season. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as short.
Who
is this football club?
Wait,
what?
Yeah, no, it's a fact. They've not won a single away game this season.
This week. We're in November in a couple of days.
The World Cup is in 3 weeks' time. What's happening here?
I don't even believe that. How can that be? Let me go.
How you ain't won away?
Hey, man, them Liverpool haven't won an away game this season.
Hey, how you ain't won on the road?
Oscar, they've lost more than they've drawn. They've lost 3.
That's crazy.
Bro, Leicester City have more points away from home than Liverpool.
Good Lord.
Hey, by the way, madam, you see Curtis Jones, yeah?
Oh, Dappy.
Unfortunately, it's an
I
Iwobi thing.
question this brother. The man were telling me, nah, he's cooking. I said Curtis Jones is not good.
What, Cozzy?
The only reason why people rate him is because of his accent. His accent.
Bro, it's the accent. It's the what do they call it? Ethnically ambiguous.
Wow.
Yeah.
He looks tropical, bro.
Wow.
Looks like he's got something about him.
Wow.
If it was from Loughton in Essex and we had him on our books,
Bro,
Scousers would be screaming, "Get rid!"
I said this brother is NEU. Harvey Elliott, I got time for, but him, nah.
Yeah, it's time to bounce.
No, but you know, I feel like world beating. Like he needs like a new scene. I think because he's got talent. Like he's not dead, but
Listen, I know I've got talent.
I feel like for what we want from him, like what's he gonna do? Like he's not a dog in the midfield. He's not explosive enough to play on the wing. Like he's not gonna put up numbers if you put him playing further forward. So it's almost like trying to do something he's not capable of doing to appease Jurgen Klopp. But I don't know.
But like I said to you, when we played you at Old Trafford, I said the system is not working anymore. The problem wasn't Trent. I said the system is not working for Salah. It's not working for Trent. It's not working anymore.
Yep.
And Klopp, instead of looking for new ideas, is carrying on doing the same thing. He's recycling the same thing. And
Klopp is a very plan A. He's a very plan A person, not a plan B.
And the thing is, no, but in the Premier League, you haven't done enough to only have a plan A. He hasn't.
Oh, that's harsh.
It's not because if we're really talking about what you've achieved conversations and historical chat, but you haven't achieved enough to afford only a plan A. You haven't, because it worked. The plan A worked until it didn't.
Oh, not only can I be real though. Don't get me wrong. Like I know ultimately, I'm just singing a romantic love song here, but that plan A, like the level of consistency and performance that plan A gave him, I don't begrudge him for not deviating from him. It requires too much. It requires too much physically from your team.
I'll be real. I think it required 2 new CMs. I think I don't think Tchouaméni changes your form.
I think he does.
No, I think they need better quality, Ernest. That midfield is.
I do think they.
Why is Fabinho at 29 tired?
He's done, man.
Because you know what? In fairness to him, he's been carrying that midfield on his back. He's got a split disc. He's got a split disc.
I think we're having short memory here. Was it not 2 seasons ago they told us that when Henderson starts, the team wins?
No, bro, it was true.
No, guys, let's not say
both could be true, Ernest. It could be true for 2 years ago, and then
because that's your point, though. So the fact that Henderson declined and has coincided with Liverpool's decline makes sense.
Who's been your most? Is that Sean Dash on Monday Night Football?
100.
Like, how this is not a handball, I don't understand, bro.
No. David is a farce. Like he fully played volleyball in the box,
bro. I haven't even
seen it,
bro.
Like, he guides the ball with his arm. It's unreal.
Meanwhile,
he guides the ball with his arm.
Meanwhile, do you know what game I'm watching?
What's that?
In true Serie A fashion, Sassuolo versus Verona.
Oh,
you're such a hipster, man. All Verona players.
Well, I'm watching Sassuolo more than anything.
Man is watching peak Vapiano's football, you know.
It's peak Tagliatelle, fam. Let me tell you.
All you see is Italian waiters on the pitch.
Yo.
Hold on. Ooh. Is that legit volleyball?
Look what he did.
Oh, what, is it a mad thing? Yeah.
He does his arms are by his stomach, so his arms are down. You can't say his arms are out, but he moves his arm into the ball. It's straight on volleyball. The referee in this league.
No English referee should go to the World Cup. They shouldn't go. They shouldn't go.
But you know they're gonna go.
I don't know. I watched a couple of games on the continent. I've seen some shocking things.
Guys, they need to discriminate, guys. We are crap, bro.
Mirad, it's 1-1, bruv. It's 1-1. Let me tell you, it's 1-1, mate. But yeah, let's move it along unless there's any comments about this Liverpool saga.
So I guess
yeah. Am I right to question Salah?
Wait, Lola's saying just on the goal. Sorry, she's saying because it didn't lead to a direct goal. That's maybe why. Because Keha that moves the ball with his arm.
Let's not do this. Let's not do this, please.
I've had a good week. I don't want to talk about it.
No, let's not do this.
No, guys, you know what? Yeah, the bottom line.
Video technology. That doesn't make any sense.
Oscar,
it doesn't make any sense.
The bottom line is
the laws are nice.
Football is bent. We have to just accept it. Because we're watching it in HD, in 4K, and with VAR, and nobody's there calling it out. It's bent. That's what it is.
Peter, I've got a Scottish line manager. Do you know what she said to me the other day? Even Dick Turpin wore a mask. I said, who's Dick Turpin? I googled it. He's a highway robber. These referees are highway robbers. They're freaking bandits. What? It's not like playing with the technology. The technology is there and you refuse to use it. It's horse manure, honestly.
Oh my god!
Horse manure.
Look, can we go to another game where there was some shocking refereeing taking place as well? We're going to go to St. Mary's, a ground that Arsenal do not do well in. Honestly, I don't know what is the problem with us going over there. But David, Southampton won Arsenal. Ernest, did you watch our first half performance?
I watched the game.
Yeah.
I
want to know why. I want to know why I went for a toilet break and it was 1-0 to Arsenal and not more. That's it's the question I asked myself. How is it 1-0? That's what I said to myself. How?
Because
how was it only 1-0?
Because what was my fear at the beginning? We spent 45. Endo, you need to allow me, bro.
And you know what's mad? It's accurate, you know.
It's accurate. You need to allow me, bro. Let's go to the
guys.
Game,
Lola says Arsenal should have won 3-0. Or should have been 3-0, but poor
Jesus.
What did I say? Bro, keep quiet, bro. Keep quiet.
Guys,
keep quiet.
Arsenal fans told us. They told us that he's better than Lacazette. They said he's a combination of Lacazette and Aubameyang. That's what Arsenal fans told us.
I did hear that still. I did hear that.
That's what they told us.
I said it, and I'm still going to say it.
That's why you don't listen to them.
No,
that's
David,
why you don't listen to them, man.
I don't want to hear any complaints from certain Arsenal fans because this is what they told me.
No, Lacazette
they said, Eddie Nketiah as a substitute, that could work.
Why? He's got the number 14 on. Why is he wearing the number 14?
Yeah, Eddie. I was gonna.
Eddie, man.
I wanted to question Peter because Peter said allow Eddie.
I told you, lot, bro.
No, David.
One now. One now, Pete.
David, they told us that because they signed 2 players from Man City, they're gonna have a winning mentality. I said, okay,
cool. Guys. What we're not gonna do, it is laugh, ridicule the team that's top of the league and has only failed to win 2 games of the season. By the way,
we are.
Games that should have won.
No, we are.
Peter, you see how last week he said he was gonna blow in this podcast? I need a full explosion. Because what? No. Because Peter, referees can't be allowed to cause football teams. Peter. On New Year's Day, on New Year's Day, I was robbed of a league title, and I can't talk about it. No, Peter. Rodri committed 5 fouls. Peter. Rodri committed 5 fouls. Didn't get a yellow card. Scored the winner, and I only got a yellow card when he took his top off. And then, when I used the league by a point, I can't mention it.
No,
it was
Adrian. Let me say this. Whatever his name is, Laika, whatever his name, I don't know how to say his name. Laika.
Lianco.
His name is Laika. He needs to be sent off.
International sim.
Call it out.
Listen,
Adrian, last week I complained about refereeing.
He punched our player twice.
I saw that same referee that I complained about last week in the championship. He got relegated, rightly so. So,
bro, I saw a manager in midweek get fired for his job because he sent off Douglas Luiz in the match, which was then brought up by VAR, which was then rescinded by the FA. Do you want to talk about how bad football is? Gerrard would still be in a job right now because he would have probably won the game had he had 11 men on the pitch at least. Do you know what I'm saying? When it went down to 10 minutes, the game was done. But boy,
but number 14. I need you to speak up on him.
Wait there. Let me get there. First of all, I'm looking at this Leicester team, the Southampton team. I'm looking at the names of these players. Who are you? Who's that? The goalkeeper. Who is he? This Lianco. Who are you? Apparently he's Brazilian. He's his centre half partner. The double-barreled Brazilian.
Southampton have a transfer window every week.
They had 11 new players that have never played in the Premier League before.
Every season, there are 10 new players I have never heard of before.
Like, you're telling me they got 2 new centre halves? I couldn't believe what I was looking at.
Yeah.
I was like,
What was the pair last season?
He is the
I
new
couldn't tell you.
Rojo regen, you know. He is tatted everywhere,
bro. Yeah, I'm looking at some of these dons. Sally Sue. I'm like, Saka, deal with this you blood. Deal with this af about you're gonna come out here.
Hey, don't diss my countryman, bro. Salisu is a bad man for this thing, bro.
Bruv,
You get
listen,
me?
when Saka was getting the ball in the first half,
is he off to Qatar?
Hey, he's not protected enough, you know.
so anyway, the
Saka.
ball, and by the way, Saka
is a cheating, diving little.
here we go.
Pack it in, Wolf.
God's child.
He got caught in 4K. He got caught in 4K.
Hey, come on, man.
He got caught.
Wait
Did you
there.
see? He got shoved in the back.
He got
and then
shot in the
took him
back.
up.
What's going on here? What they kept looking at is his right leg trying to attack the Southampton player's leg, right? He got shafted in the back. He got booked for diving. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Meanwhile, I saw Harry Kane go down against Pickford, throwing his arms up in the air.
We didn't speak about that last week.
Yeah, we didn't speak about it last week. I saw what's his name? Was it Erling? Was it Bernardo Silva? Bernardo Silva, again, another one flapping about. VAR's got involved. Why are they not getting involved in our situation? I couldn't believe it. Honestly, but you know, first half the ball is going down Saka's end. Saka's causing havoc, absolute havoc on Salisu. Right, he was giving him a good time.
Yeah, but
and then for whatever reason, we didn't take our chances in it. Yeah. Then in the second half, we stopped giving the ball that way. I don't know why. And then, well done, Mikel. He's taken off Martinelli and he's brought on Nketiah to play on the left wing. And then I've got people in here talking about how he's wearing number 14 and what is he doing on the pitch. He's on the left wing. He's not even. He's a centre forward on the left wing. He's not Thierry Henry, is he? I get he's got the number. For goodness sake.
I keep telling you.
And let me ask you this as well, David. Why has Odegaard come off? Why did he come off?
Tell me, bruv. Listen.
You're
do you know where the game changed?
He's in there.
Do you know where the game changed? Yeah, we're dominating them. Then the what's his name? What do you call him? The Ralph decides to go to a back five, and I knew from there, this is a problem because they got comfy and we stopped creating chances.
But we stopped running, David. Like we were knackered for some strange reason. We were all just knackered.
Because I said it, Thursday to Sunday is not the one.
We shouldn't be playing our first team on a Thursday. This is the thing I can't understand. What are we playing our first team for?
I said this last week. I said, why is he playing all the best players? I don't know why he does that.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. Partey was blowing in the second half. And a poor guy because
last week Lola was mentioning that Ben White was exhausted, and then this week again it's the same thing.
Yeah, he came off as well.
You know what Arteta said?
What did he say?
Elite teams play 3 games in 9 days. These guys have played like 9 games in 18 days. Of course, they're shattered.
Said the best players play so many games a season.
I hear him.
No, but he forgets that City have 2 teams.
We're not Barcelona, are we?
No. Like when he was speaking specifically about Bukayo Saka, I hear it. The whole team is a bit too much for me.
He's 21 years of age.
Oscar, I heard a stat in the last. This stat's even out of date. In the last 51 games, he played like 49 of them.
Yeah.
What?
No, but like, don't you think there's those players that are just ever presents that just always play?
But Oscar, you see him get kicked about every single week, and then you always see him limping after he gets kicked about.
Yeah,
and he plays 90 minutes the next game.
That's big part of the reason I rate Saka is his consistency and his ability to do it every single week. Like he's that good.
Yeah, but then he gets tired in the second half of the season because he's been knocked the crap out of, man.
He's been running to the ground.
Hey, keep him.
Like he's freaking Jamie Noble.
Keep him warm for the World Cup, man. We need that.
But the thing is, David did see this coming because those second halves where we were looking dreadful the last couple of second halves in our matches, right? First half, we come out the gates, we're blowing, we're kicking teams down, and it's only 1-0. You're thinking, for goodness sake, let's go 2 and 3. Kill them.
Can I just say, yeah, I only watched the first half, yeah, because I went out, so I missed the second half. When I found out the score, I could not believe this game was not 3-0. Yeah. The first half, you absolutely battered Southampton. I thought we were on our way to a hiding here. I thought Ralph Hasenhüttl was going to go through the middle again.
Southampton are crap. They're a crap side. They're going to go and lose to Palace next week. They're going to lose to Palace on the weekend.
But somehow in May, they'll still be here.
They need to go. They need to go.
No,
Hey,
it is the work of the
It's been a
Lord.
great week for Southampton.
Can I name you the subs they brought on? Have you ever heard of this kid called Idozi? What?
Regen.
They brought on a bloke. They brought on a 30 whatever he is, 38-year-old Theo Walcott. I couldn't believe what I was looking at in this side. Honestly.
Peter, I'm gonna keep repeating this the entire season. Yeah, our medical team needs to be fired. I need them sacked ASAP. Where is Zinchenko, blood?
I don't know. He's
I
got
am
a
sick.
calf strain.
No, I'm sick and tired of them saying calf injury 2 weeks. He ends up missing 3 months every season.
But David, I'll tell you this though. But David, if you've got Tierney, Tomiyasu, Ben White against Lianco, Kalaketa Carr, Roman Peru, Mohamed Salou, Mohamed El Elanusi, Ibrahima Diallo, Joe Aribo, piss off. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
They can't beat him. And they've proven they can't beat him.
I wanted to ask who was at fault for the goal, because honestly, I just thought it was a good
we got opened up.
I thought it was a very good goal.
The goal was fantastic.
You say that, but Arsenal, what they've been brilliant at lately was pressing teams to the point where they can't get away with moves like that. I couldn't find Saliba, by the way, in that goal. I couldn't find him. I had someone next to me, I had a former Arsenal player who shall not be named, next to me saying, "Oh, Gabriel's got to do better there." I said, "Hang on a minute." I said, "Where's Saliba?" I asked him, "Where is he?" We couldn't find him in the shot. We couldn't find him on screen. Yeah, I've seen.
You know, Arsenal fans are shook of criticizing Saliba.
I get
it though.
I hear it.
I saw Ben White covering the goal. I saw Ben White covering this person that scored. Oh, this ginger Scottish kid. What is it? Armstrong. I saw Ben White able to cover him. I couldn't find Saliba in the shot. I was asking this guy.
I saw on the timeline there was a bit of criticism for Ramsdale for the goal. Do you think he could have done better?
Yeah, he could have. He could have.
Listen, once the angle was made,
Oscar, the truth of the matter is this, Oscar, the truth of the matter is this. When you left the yard after you watched Arsenal play for 45 minutes, we should have made this team get relegated now. Where we just say, you know what, here's another 9-0. They have to go. They got 3 9-0s. They got to go. That's what we should be sacking Ralph Hasenhüttl this week. This week he should not be in a job. How is he still a Southampton manager? He must walk with Christ. That's the only reason he's still in a job.
Because as I said last week, Arsenal always give you a sniff. They'll give you something.
He's going to lose to Palace on the weekend.
No, but David, I hear that point, but I'm so sorry that we can't have referees costing teams leagues, costing teams games. Brother.
I agree. No, I agree. I mean, the penalty shot we had for I've seen McTominay. I've seen McTominay grind on a friggin' Chelsea player. Right? We've got the same thing here happening at St. Mary's. The referee was looking to book Gabriel as well. He was looking to book Jesus for that because he couldn't wait to get his friggin' cards out for the wrong thing.
And then we get Dermot McGallagher, whatever his name is, bruv, saying I was the correct decision. Too blood,
bruv. David, I saw. But Jesus got assaulted on the pitch twice, yet he has not got anything from that game. He should have done better. He should have scored. When Ødegaard done a little flick over the top, he should have buried it. It should have been buried, done and dusted. Goal of the week, right? We should have been moving on. Yeah. But yeah, listen, Arsenal is the reason why we lost, why we drew that game. Facts.
Yeah,
and that goes for the manager and the players. That's the reason why we drew the game, not necessarily the referee only.
Obviously, it doesn't help when the referee doesn't do his job.
But here's the thing, Ernest. We went, listen deep this, Ernest, yeah? We went 49 games unbeaten. Do you not think the referees were bent then? Do you not think the referees were bent then? We didn't have to talk about the referee.
I just think it's going to be infinitely worse when you have help.
True. But it took a referee to be diabolically bent at Old Trafford for us to lose the unbeaten streak, for crying out loud. Did you watch Mike Riley's performance at Old Trafford back in 2004? I can't get into it. I can't get into it now. Because
I remember his performance.
I bet you do. What, the dive on Sol Campbell? Oh, for flip! Don't even get me started. Mate. I know that game far too vividly.
I thought it was a good performance, mate. I can't lie.
I bet you did. All the 70,000.
English referees have been scum for years. Graham Poe gave a man 3 yellow cards at the World Cup. These men have been disgracing us for years now. What?
you know how brazy it is, yeah? To get 2 yellow cards, you stay on the pitch and you're still fouling people. After you've got 2,
You've got 2 and you're still fouling guys.
Endo says, why is Peter so angry? If your main striker knew how to finish, this wouldn't be a problem.
Me, I've said, we can't just blame the referee, but I'm livid that we lost to a shower of crap. Like losing at Old Trafford, innit? Okay, you lose at Old Trafford. Everyone can lose there, right? And we did play well. They did hit us on the break. They did score their goals. Fine. You know, I'm still livid about it, but I can get over it. Southampton, this game is going to haunt me till the World Cup's finished. Honestly, it's going to haunt me. Drawing at St. Mary's, guys.
I'm going to be watching Qatar versus Ghana thinking,
I'm going to watch Jesus. No, Ernest, I'm going to watch Jesus, yeah? I'm going to watch Jesus bury the Turkish goalkeeper, and I'm going to be like,
is he getting into the team though? That's the question.
He should get into the team, no?
I mean,
no. The thing is, I think he should, but will he? Will he? Because I always think the international break prior to a competition always kind of sets like who is going and who isn't.
Robin,
so the fact that he wasn't picked,
if the Brazilian head coach,
but I'm not gonna lie,
picks Richarlison over this guy, yeah, he doesn't deserve to win the World Cup. It's as simple as that, and they won't win the World Cup.
He's got Neymar. It's fine. He's got Neymar.
You choose Richarlison over Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, you don't deserve to win.
No, but guys,
I'm not saying he shouldn't.
Don't be so sure.
I said he should be in the team, but will the Brazilian national coach, I can't remember his name, I think it's Tito, will they pick him?
If I see Lianco in that side, honestly, if I see him in that side,
that'd be tasty.
If the three Arsenal Brazilians all don't make it, and you guys are top of the league, you know there's nothing more they could have done. There's nothing more.
That's true.
If Arsenal were 5th or 7th, kind of hear it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, yeah. I don't care about internationals, but if there's one game I need to have in Brazil versus England, I need it. We need to do a night visual. I need Neymar to spaz on these English dogs. Yeah? I don't think you understand.
I need Neymar to win the World Cup. Period.
Huh?
Bro, I need Neymar to win the World Cup. Period. Because
look, Adrian, they don't respect this.
Oh, Swallow make it 2-1 in the 73rd minute. Sorry. Live at
the Syria, Imagine scoring the 10th minute and then the 80th, and then the game is
for real.
That's it.
No cap.
Nothing in between.
It's all chess. It's just chess.
And how does it feel? You're gonna watch your nation go to the World Cup for it, bro. I don't care about Ghana. I don't care about Ghana.
You know, I didn't even read the question. I just put it up there.
I don't care about Ghana at all. Did you not see that challenge? That's a red card.
Yeah, Jefferson Lerma's moving mad. What was that?
Bro, that was 2
aggressive
in the air.
In the air. If I was Skamaka, I would have switched. You know.
Do you know how much money they paid for? Do you know how much money they paid for Lerma?
No, guys, look at this challenge.
Been the best player, to be fair.
Look at this challenge. The ball is on the ground, bro. Bro?
Nah, if I was Skamaka, I'd really have words, man. I'd have words.
That's a red card.
That'd be a good little fisticuffs as well, to be fair. Both big boys.
Lola said, Burnley's English lot, Brazil all the way. I don't know whose like phone or laptop it is, but there's a bit of an echo when I talk. You don't hear it now?
I don't hear the echo.
I hear myself twice.
I can hear
it. I muted myself and I still heard it. So
AD, do you know how much Bournemouth paid for Jefferson Lerma?
It must be records. You're looking at what?
Put it this way.
24?
Levante bought him for 500,000. How much do you think they bought him? How much do you think Bournemouth paid for him in 2018?
24 million to hazard a guess.
28 million pounds.
Pounds or pesos? Hey, brother, get out of my face with that.
I said pesos.
I thought he went down on his first season.
Year one, he went down straight away.
Endo said that Pierre just came with the most pointless goal alert in top 4 podcast history.
Hey, listen, man. For all my Italians out there, man.
He said this was Sassuolo.
That's a good question. He wore number 16. That's all I can tell you.
Pete, should we go through the rest of the results?
Yeah, let's do this, man. Let's wrap this shambles up. Okay, so Aston Villa, 4-0 against Brentford. I mean, when you talk about a team that had down tools,
Speak on it.
Flip it out.
Speak on it.
That is the thing. Fantastic performance from Aston Villa.
Stop, PR. Stop.
What?
In midweek, something amazing happened. Yeah.
Oh, what? Steven Gerrard got the sack. Yeah.
Got found out for who he is.
Oscar.
No, don't Oscar me.
Wait, Oscar, wait. Let me just before you go on that rant, yeah. I just want to say Douglas Luiz was sent off against Fulham midweek, right?
Yes.
He was sent off. In fact, the referee said it's not a red card. VAR then told him it's a red card. Do you know what happened this week? The FA have rescinded the red card that VAR gave. This is the state of this nation, guys. Not just on Prime Minister level, but on football level, on refereeing authoritative level. It's a frigging farce. How can the referee not give a red card, Oscar? He gives a yellow card. Good decision. VAR tell him to go look at it. They send him off, and then the FA rescind the red card. Oh, turn it.
No, Oscar, do you know why it's a Mazine? Because I'm not okay. Look, he would have lost his job anyway. But Steven Gerrard lost his job, and if you want to go back to last season, Frank Lampard could have got relegated and lost his job if the FA had their way. And I always bring it back to this point, and it's not a banter thing. It's not anything like that. Cardiff City striker died. Now I'm being deadly. No, I'm being deadly serious. Now he passed away in a record signing, marquee signing. Didn't play a game for the club. On the final day of the season, they beat United at Old Trafford. And you mean to tell me refereeing incompetence is why they went down? No, I've had enough.
Chelsea had 2 players offside at the Cardiff City Stadium, where the referee gave the goal.
No, can you reload things? No.
I'm not saying a word of what I just heard.
Remember how Ado was from the back four?
Peter, I'm tired.
Do you know that's the game that triggered VAR? That's the game that said we must have VAR. We must have VAR.
No, I must have understood the manager's pain more than Neil Warnock staring at the referees for a good 15 minutes. He just stood in front of them.
You fools! Look what you've done. You can't even comprehend what you've done, you idiot.
That was just as bad as Rodri at Goodison Park last season. That was just as bad.
They can't get away with it because if
because the truth is Liverpool could have won the league last season.
Yes,
that's the truth.
Right?
That's the truth.
Yes, Ernie,
that's the truth. Liverpool could have won the league last season.
Can we also keep it a buck? Aston Villa shouldn't be in the Premier League this season.
Hello?
They shouldn't even be in the Premier League.
Where's Chris Wilder when you need him?
Have we forgotten what happened to Sheffield United that season?
Oh,
yeah!
The VAR broke.
Man said the goal. Man said the goal. His watch was broken, blood, and then he went at half time.
I still haven't forgotten that the Arsenal game started half an hour later because the goal line technology wasn't working. What the hell is going on with this league?
Honestly, it's just a farce.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to say, certain man when they got the Villa job, they were talking, innit? They came out in interviews, they were doing all that. You know, I didn't skip any steps to get here. I took the job at Rangers, working. I'm working. That's literally what he said. He was talking that talk, yeah?
He did.
Brother, you had a good team. And I tried to tell Peter, this Villa team is not that bad. Like, they're not that bad. They're not like,
they're not.
Bad hand. He's not been dealt a bad hand. He's got good players at his disposal.
But Oscar, they told us that he has the aura.
And he had the walk.
That's what they told us.
That's what it is.
That walk at Goodison Park is gold. Let me tell you right now.
It was cold though.
Cold moment.
Tenton says, good evening. That's a fact.
Night Emery on my mind. Night Emery on my mind.
That's original.
He's really bad.
Adrian, is Gerrard's the Klopp replacement then? That's the question.
Well, Robin, you've watched Scotland for the past 11 months, haven't you?
That's the question. I'm asking because that's what I've been told. He's the protege.
Robin,
He's the protege.
I'm never going to answer your question. I'm never going to dig in that question of your response. I'm going to tell you.
Robin, that's what they told us.
He's the protege.
That's what they told us.
He's the second coming.
No. Robin, all I'm going to tell is, apart from his Scouse accent, what at Aston Villa did you see for him to come and take over at Jurgen Klopp? I'll wait.
Oh dear.
I'm just going by what the
No,
statements were. I had to ask the question.
Football never fails to make us laugh, honestly. But also, by the way, Aston Villa are a disgrace. Let me just tell you what kind of a shambolic football club this is, right? They tell the man after his press conference that he's been fired, and then they make him get on the coach back to Birmingham with the players. You're having a frigging laugh.
They could have at least got him an Uber.
Something.
At the very least.
Bro,
Man.
oh, mate.
Poor Gerrard. He'll be back in the job soon. I'm sure he will be.
I think that's the worst thing about it. Like he was actually in London. You've just been fired. The last thing anyone wants to do when they've been fired is have to go back to Birmingham. That's disgraceful.
Have you been to Birmingham? Oh. Okay, 4-0. That's 4-0. I don't know what happened to Brentford in that game, but also we've just seen Villa players who just turned it on when they feel like it. Leeds
Brentford
to
are a weird side, isn't it?
Yeah. They can win 4-0. They can lose 4-0. They're there. Like,
Yeah.
Listen, can I say an unpopular opinion? I'll say an unpopular opinion on Brentford. They shouldn't be in the Premier League. Look at the squad. Look at them.
Dare I say it's even wrong?
I'm with Peter 100%, man. I'm with Peter 100%.
Name me 4 players in that side.
Ivan Toney.
Good
Nosgard,
Lord, I can't
by
name
the
it.
way.
The thing is, you said Ivan Toney. That's 2 names, isn't it? That was meant to be 2 names.
Yeah, and I had one finger up.
Go on.
What? Ivan Toney,
Yes.
Nosgard, Frank Onyeka, and Brian Mbeumo.
Okay, which one of those?
David
David
Raya, if you want some Raya.
Raya.
Yeah, we like a bit of Raya. Raya and Tony.
Of course, Peter likes him. Peter has a thing for short goalkeepers. You know, he loves them.
Yeah,
David Raya is a top quality goalkeeper. I love watching goalkeepers.
Top quality, is he?
We'll get to another goalkeeper in a minute. Leeds 2, Fulham 3. Go on the Fulham. Oh, I'm loving what I'm seeing. They're the team to watch, guys.
Mitrovic, bruv, get me them points, cuz.
Guys, it's my Jesse Marsh
situation, Oscar. You see
your
your point. You see Jesse's
foolish.
Jesse April's in trouble, blood. Let me tell you that right now, blood.
He had his scoring goals. There's an issue.
Honestly, it's an issue. Jesse Marsh fans, I think the fans were booing him as well. It's looking peak, blood. It's looking peak, blood. Losing at home to Fulham, it's peak. But Fulham are in the top 7.
When a man says he's feels safe in his job and he's not worried about the sack, boy.
How much money would they have to fork out, man? They've got to fork out a lot of money.
Hello, dollars.
And Joe, why do Leeds look worse with Bamford?
Yeah, Bamford needs to go. They need to get another striker in there proper.
He's air, man.
He's air. Mitrovic with 9 goals. Yeah, man. Big up Mitro, bro. He's doing the thing. Wolves 0, Leicester City 4. Okay. Can I tell you a story about this game? Can I tell you a story about this game? Who do you think got man of the match?
Don't tell me Saw.
The man of the match was Danny Ward of the Leicester City goalkeeper. Do you know how many shots Wolverhampton Wanderers had in this game?
What?
21 shots and lost 4-0.
What?
Leicester City had 5 shots on goal.
Mad thing.
That's what I'll say.
That's crazy.
That's all I'll say on that game. So,
what?
By the way, delicious goal from Tielemans as well as Madison.
Yeah,
I'm here for every Madison goal.
You know what? Yeah, I've looked.
It's brilliant.
I've just had a look at the Premier League table. Like, what the heck is happening here? People that I'm expecting to be gone are like flying high.
We're
and then opposite
top 10 by the end of the season. You know,
we could do. I'll tell you who will be in the
top 10.
Ernest, do you know who will be in the top 10? Do you know who will definitely be in the top 10? Newcastle United winning at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Come on.
Hey, you see Lloris, yeah? Hey, Lloris.
Hugo Lloris had the howler of the month.
Yeah, but guys, I think Lloris is the easy target here. Yeah, we need to discuss Antonio Maximilian Conte.
Okay, right there.
I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah,
keep it right there. Keep it right in there.
No, guys. What are we watching? And the thing is, only one person deserves to talk in this conversation, and that's OSK, because Oscar told us about Conte and the funeral, and we have to suffer, and all this other stuff, yeah. And I know for one, I was not hearing any of that.
Ernest,
because
Ernest.
No, what kind of football is this?
I need to give you 2 quotes. I need to give you 2 quotes that this man has said this week. Okay, after the humiliation at Old Trafford, which should have been about 18-0. Right? How the hell you lot having 18 shots on goal in the first half an hour? That's a disgrace, first and foremost. But second, he said when we play at a higher level, when we play at a higher level against the big teams, we are not at that level. So they can't reach when they play. He said,
right.
we lose to Liverpool, we lose to Arsenal, we lose to United. Boom, boom, boom. Chelsea, they were lucky.
This is a fundamental case of you're not coaching well enough. Like Manchester United were better than Tottenham. Cool. But bruv, like, yo, these are popping fireworks near my house.
They're fireworks. I can hear
There's even fireworks going on near mine. Like, whoa.
This nigga's in Compton.
What's going on? Fire night, yeah.
But like, United were better than Tottenham.
Do you know what he said this week, Ernest? Do you know what he said yesterday? You know what he said yesterday? He said, look, everybody. We are just at the start. He said we're at the start of the process.
What?
You heard me. Guys, he is packing his freaking bags. If you don't think those bags are not waiting at the airport right now, then you've got another thing coming. You've got another thing coming. He told the fans to be patient.
And Heathrow.
The guy says he's got them at Gatwick and Heathrow. The thing is, the truth of the matter is this. The fans booed, and he said, listen, if people don't want to jump on board, that's fine, right? Because they booed them off at halftime and they booed at this final whistle. And he said,
no, there is no evidence. There is no evidence of progression of a style of play. There is none. What are Tottenham playing at?
Tick friggin' tock, Ernest. I said it at the start of the season. People said I was losing the plot. He hasn't signed a new deal. His contract ends in the summer.
No. But this is beyond Conte wanting to sign a new deal. Are you man watching Tottenham football?
People have been licking their thumb at the start of the season.
It's bad. I don't like Peter being right. I don't. It's very annoying. But
yeah, when Peter's right, it's wrong, man.
Yeah. Because you know what, Robin? Though I say things in peace, and then I get attacked, so I have to come back. Yeah, but I say things in peace. I say, look, by the way, this grenade is about to let go. Yeah, I'll wait for it to pop. Then everyone has to go.
But you go on.
Because Adrian, he won the league, bro.
He won the league with a team that won the league. Like,
no. You don't hear what I'm saying. He played Victor Moses at right back.
That's true.
What are we doing here?
Oscar, he went to Serie A and won the league with Inter, who hadn't won the league since 2010.
Yeah, true.
I don't rate Serie A, but if a man wins the league, I can't cuss him for it, bro. Tottenham's football is in hell. It's not good.
And you know what I was seeing Lloris doing, Ernest? He was sending a ball in the air to his fullbacks. Have you looked at those fullbacks? Have you had a look at them? Have you had a close look at them? Because they paid 30 million for the one on the left, right? And they paid 15 million for the one on the right. By the way, regular done, Oscar. Where is regular done? I need you to tell me.
Let's not do this. Let's not.
Wait, what going with Ernest though?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought Ernest was dying. Yeah.
We can't. You've cut out. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Hey, the fireworks have messed up your Wi-Fi, bro.
They mash up the Wi-Fi.
Hey, it's mad. Bro, so basically, I was saying, a man said to me, they call episode chicken roll. I said, that's a disrespect to the sandwich. That's the greatest sandwich of all time. Like,
you know how elite the sandwich is?
You can't have. This is what I'm saying. Chicken roll with cheese.
Chicken roll is a bit too soggy. I can't lie. It's a bit too
soggy.
It's a bit.
No, guys, we have to have an intervention. Post pod, we need an intervention with Robin.
I love it.
I feel to order a chicken roll right now.
I will gladly go buy chicken roll cheese. But sometimes I just think, it's a bit. I feel like it's a bit too much.
Robin, what are you saying? What are you saying?
It's a 7. It's nice, but it's not
It's a
consistent.
7.
It's a 7 out of 10.
He said it's a 7.
It's a 7.
The chicken royale
I'll
with
eat
cheese is the majorest burger.
I'll
on the
eat it
planet.
still. I'll eat it still. But
Endo
I'm not
says,
head over heels.
Endo says, let me name you some of the Spurs players who played yesterday. Emerson Royale, Dyer,
Look at it.
Sanchez, Davies, Sessegnon, Skip. What can man do with these duds?
Listen, I told you I questioned.
I mean, he
Conte.
signed them.
The man that I once knew has let me down ever since he left Inter and walked to Spurs because I don't know what he was thinking. What was he thinking? And now he's giving me comments and quotes like this. Conte is losing his marbles at Spurs. He's actually losing them.
I
before.
think he might be looking at that Juventus job. He's like,
But the season's gone exactly how we said it will go. He said, you know what? There were certain teams in the league we can't lay a glove on. They got trounced by Arsenal, same with United, and let's just say Newcastle are now part of that club. They've beaten most of the crap teams in the league.
Yep.
So like really, like when you look at it in totality, that like look, the football's diabolical as asinine it is. But look at the list of players that Endo's mentioned. What?
And
You want me to go to war with Ben Davies at centre half? Do me a freaking favour. He's not even good in his preferred position at left back.
Yeah.
So the point is, like Spurs are still in the top 3 in the league. They've lost 3 times out of 10, so what? 70% unbeaten. I still think Conte. Conte is going to be Conte this season. He's not going to challenge for the league.
But
They're going to give him
the football is Kieran Dyer, man. The thing is, he cannot join Spurs without winning anything. He can't have gone there not to win anything. He can't.
He can. Look,
but he's not going to win the league or the Champions League.
Move on.
Just wait. I just want to say one last thing on the actual game because you don't know me. I love me some Callum Wilson. Yeah, so I was very delighted when I found out he scored. But was that not a foul on Lloris?
No, it wasn't a foul. Goalkeepers get too many chances like that. They get too many.
That was moronic behavior from Lloris.
No, guys, that wasn't a foul.
It wasn't a foul.
Lloris got to the ball. He touched it. Wilson clatters into him. It's a foul. How
he ran into Callum Wilson.
They both ran into each other.
No, Lloris got to the ball.
They get too many of these decisions their way. It's soft. They're very soft decisions that they get. Always getting bum licked. This time we actually let the game play on, and he scored. Fantastic finish, by the way. And Miguel Almiron, hello, step to the table, my friend. Jack Grealish has a lot of things to answer for. That's for damn sure.
Assad says, fun fact: if Chelsea win their game in hand, we go above Spurs. Will we win our game in hand, though? That's the question.
Who's the game in hand against?
I don't know.
I mean, even if we win our game in hand, we go above Spurs. So.
Okay.
Almiron took that Grealish dig personal.
He took it Percy.
Let's move on, Pete.
Yeah, so Man City 3-1 against Brighton. You know,
Haaland's is boring, isn't it?
Haaland again.
De Bruyne is sensational again.
Didn't it remind you of a certain someone that De Bruyne goal?
It reminded me of like a good De Bruyne goal, and of course you had Leandro Trossard.
Come on, man. That was a Lampard goal, man. Come on, let's not lie.
There was no deflections. I said it was a Lampard goal. I didn't see a deflection.
Lampard scored like 5 deflections his whole career, man. You lot made a.
Okay, full time by the way at the Maipai Stadium. Sassuolo 2, Hellas 1. Okay, finally Frank Lampard 3-0 against the Palace. Everton 3. I mean, Dominic Calvert-Lewin coming back on the pitch. Lovely scenes. Lovely scenes.
Oh, no. Can we talk about how he ended Mark Gurley's career?
Oh, I'll tell you what, Gary was finished. That was a burial.
Disgraceful.
That's like me rocking up, to Goodison Park. I feel like I get budged like that every time I walk through Lime Street. So it's a common occurrence. That was a lethal turn. By the way, Iwobi's assist. Oh, lovely. Lovely from Alex. Lovely from Alex. Okay.
DCL clattered game.
He done a harm. Who's the week?
What? Don't ever do that again. What did I do?
Moving like a bad bee on Insta.
What did I do?
Oscar's out here just showing us images. He thinks he's Skepta. Just images that there's no caption for. I don't know. What did
Yeah,
you
I
do
don't
on
know
Insta?
what you did on this. I don't know what I did.
Hi, buddy. What happened there? Yeah, Karen.
Oscar checking them stories. Goal of the week.
The flared trousers, you know.
Hey, come on, man. You see me. I'm out here. You see me.
Are we including midweek? Because it's been bare games since we did our last pod.
Yeah, you can include. You can.
KDB,
By the way, the answer is
bro.
Yuri
What
Tillemans.
goal of the week?
Yeah, the answer is Yuri Tillemans. It's not even a question.
Come on, guys. Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne,
Oh,
cuz.
Yeah.
good. Guys, did
Kevin
you see
De-
Tillemans' goal? Did
I'm
anyone
getting
see
Yuri score. Buried, sir.
Tillemans' goal was a burial biological burial.
But
Tillemans for me.
Kevin De
It's not even
Bruyne.
a question. You know, I got time for KDB, but Tillemans, let's vote. Come on, Oscar.
He said he's talking about the face I did when Peter mentioned the 3-0. Look, it was a Lampard victory. I don't even know what face I made. I don't even remember. But I watched
You're
it.
doing the hands thing. You're doing the hands thing. That's what you're talking about.
What hands?
Oscar
That
twerks
face.
with the lamps. Oscar
No,
twerks
that
with the
one.
lamps.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, you got me. You got me.
Felt
You got
cute,
me.
might delete
Fair
later. You know the ones. Felt cute, might delete later.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I hear
shit,
that.
The man ain't deleting nothing.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. Have we decided who's goal of the week?
Let's vote. Come on.
Yeah, De Bruyne.
Yuri.
Kevin.
1-0.
I'm going Tillemans.
Oh, it's 2-2. David.
I already said De Bruyne.
Oh, for goodness sake. 3-2. Ernest.
Yuri.
Oh, it's 3-0. Oscar first
man.
comment in the comment section.
How is it 3-0? I thought that's it.
No, we're 3-0.
I know. 3-0.
Yeah, David.
Assad is
Robert.
giving it to Yuri Tillemans.
See, Assad is a real one, blood. What do you mean, fam? What do you mean? All right, player of the week.
Player of the week for me.
Can I give it to Miguel Almiron? I'm just so happy for him.
No.
I want to give it to him.
No. The player of the week, like Miguel Almiron, big up him. His form has been incredible. But the player of the week is Alexander Iwobi.
Oh, Alex.
Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. In that game, man, he was something special.
Something special. I'm going Almiron.
Tensi says, Oscar, what about the Haaland push on the defender? Nah, man. Nah, it's just
Hey, he got moved, bro.
Speaking of Haaland, by the way, Haaland is like the only player that can score 2 goals and he's not even a mentioned player of the week.
No, because it's not fair, bro.
Is that wrong? Is that wrong of us?
No, I think Iwobi was excellent.
Do you know what though, Oscar? You know how many Premier League goals Erling Haaland has?
17?
Yeah, he's one less than what Ronaldo did last season.
In 11 games, bro. It's a joke, bro.
The next guy closest to him is Harry Kane. He's 7
9.
goals away from him.
9.
He's on 10.
Is he on 10? Yeah, 10 from yesterday.
No, Harry Kane is having an amazing season.
And
And because of his crap club, and most importantly, that freak over the Eastlands, we never talk about it. Like
Bro,
okay.
AD Mitrovic has got 9. Ivan Toney's got 8. I mean, we should be talking
What
about
the?
these numbers. Miguel
Mitrovic
Almiron's got
got
6. It's ridiculous.
It's actually been a good strikers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 9 is back, man. The 9 is back.
Oh, they're talking about Tony to United.
Mad.
That's what they're saying.
Mad.
Listen, half of his goals are penalties. Let's just keep it a buck, yeah? Let's just
Madam,
keep it a
who's
fucking
player of
buck.
the week?
No, we need to pause the player of the week. I have been asking the question, what is so good about this you? Why is it in Tony? I don't know why.
Yeah, you're not rating the tune.
Yo, do you know what?
What is there to rate?
Nah, man, them are
You.
It's the Balotelli effect.
I like him.
There's something
I
there.
like fried rice. What does that have to do with anything?
He's got
But
8
hey.
goals. 5 of them are penalties. I swear to you. 5 of them are penalties.
Like,
Bro, give me some MPG. Like they talk about this guy like without goals. They say like his all around play. They talk about him like he's messy. Like what he does off the ball. Like have you seen
Nah,
him?
man.
Ivan Toney in build up. I'm like he's alright. Like
You know, like they were saying, after Harry Kane in the England squad, where should we go? I'm looking at Callum Wilson's numbers. I look at Dominic Calvert-Lewin's numbers. This is not a question. Tammy Abraham's numbers.
in
So,
reality,
Tony. Peter, you're part of the problem. You're looking at whose numbers? Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Bro, have you go look at Dominic
What's he done
Calvert-Lewin's
for the past
numbers?
2 seasons?
Go look at his numbers as well as Callum Wilson's, and then go look at
What year?
Tony's. No, I think it was their England goals. It was their England game to goal ratio. No, it can't be. It can't be. It must be
in
Premier
reality,
League.
the third man, it shouldn't even matter about numbers. It should just be who offers something different to the first 2.
Sure.
Like they're not like you could be like because the first one is Harry Kane, the second one's Tammy, right?
I'd
That's
probably
sad.
say I'd go Callum Wilson, man. The goal to game ratio is insane.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I knew Oscar was gonna slip Tammy in there, you know.
No, but
So
I'm
I'm
talking about who's
it's a
South.
fact. Like it's a given.
No, guys.
No,
Tammy-
like he
Tammy
slipped him in there like we weren't gonna clock.
No, it's not about slipping him in. Like
Bang
Tammy makes every squad. Tammy was in the last squad. He was in the squad before. He's always goes to the
He does
Euros.
always
Whereas Callum Wilson, you know, I rate Callum Wilson highly. He doesn't get picked for England. So I'm
It-
just talking about
a fit Callum Wilson is like a shoe-in for the second spot.
Yeah. His goal to game ratio is insane.
But don't pick him. So I
It's
don't know.
insane. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving. By the way, Jamie Vardy drank a Red Bull before being subbed on. I just want to just leave that. That's what I just want to say.
Hey, pause. Hey.
Pause.
To be honest, Ivan Toney's penalties are missed.
Big pause.
Why they meet? That's great. Speaking of meat,
Hey.
you don't see Mateo Kovacic.
Hey,
I was going to mention him.
What the
I was going to mention him until we got to knock that guy because what was happening there.
Wow.
It's not warm. Don't be deceived. It's not warm in London, people. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. Has he given a fan his shorts?
It was really outside.
Did he give a fan his shorts? Because I want to know what fan asked for those
He
shorts.
gave everything that game.
I want to know what fan gave.
Hold on, like he's in Siberia. What's he playing?
This guy thought he was in the full money. I was looking at this guy.
Outrageous.
He's
Oh,
Mojo or something. I couldn't believe it.
Hey, the Sky Sports. Hey, whoever's on Sky Sports, your director, blood. Fam, really, you had to show that on live television.
I like, and
You
he
know what
was
Sky Sports
enjoying
is
it.
about, man. You know what Sky Sports is about. They want them views, man.
Ah, bro.
All right, player of the week, man. Come on, man.
I already said.
Almiron. Let's
I
vote.
said Almiron, bro.
Why?
Yeah, Miguel.
Why?
Oh, it's 3-1 off Scott.
It's a Wobby. What are we doing here?
Player of the week. I generally can't think of one, to be fair.
Come on, AD. Let's wrap it up. Come on, AD. You got it.
Oh, I mean, I know Almiron's a feel good story.
I agree.
He weren't the best player this week, was he?
Who?
Almiron.
No, it wasn't.
He wasn't. I mean, Oscar. I think we're fighting a losing battle here. I'm gonna
Hey,
go.
2 assists.
You know what?
What we got to
The
assist?
whole
I'm gonna go.
the whole Nottingham Forest was players of the week.
To be fair,
They're my team. They're my team of the week.
I
They're
know
my team of the week.
Lingard was in the third man run. I couldn't believe it. Killing us. Just peeling off in pockets of
When we
space.
get team of the week, we can vote for
Yeah,
that.
David
But yeah,
Silva.
play of the week.
Player of the week.
All right.
Okay, I'll say Almiron for the sake of
All right,
votes.
Almiron is the team player of the week. Oscar, team of the week.
Not in the Forest, man. Not
Absolutely.
Nottingham Forest. Nottingham
Guys,
Forest.
guys,
Let's
turn it
not
in.
keep it up. But
There's only one team. There's only one team this week. It's got to be Fulham. Fulham FC. 3-0 against Villa. 3-2 away at Leeds. Turn it in. They're 7th in the league. Turn it friggin' in.
Okay,
that's fine. But
that's a good shout.
Forest of crap.
What did Everton do on the was it, no, not Everton. What did you not say? Forest. What did Forest do midweek? They drew 0-0 with Brighton. Turn it in, man.
You know what?
And
2
maybe
clean sheets back to
Liverpool.
back.
Oh, do you know
Yeah,
what
man.
they did the week?
Nah,
Nottingham- speaking of clean sheets.
Nottingham Forest beat a team that was onto the quadruple season. So
Yeah,
No,
they beat a
but
super team, bro.
man. Do you know who needs to wind their flipping neck in? Dean Henderson. 2 years ago, he was giving it the big bull talk, talking about I'm going to dethrone De Gea, I'm better than him. I think I'm one of the best keepers in the world. He benched your butt. You're back to what you're doing best. The goalkeeping at relegation fodder, going above your expected goals like anybody gives a crap. And you have the audacity and the temerity to give Liverpool fans the finger after your second win. No wonder you don't play for United. You can't handle it. What's wrong with you? What? Are you mad? You're not even young anymore. You're like 25. Get out of my face, man.
No, for real. Man's giving V's to the friggin' Liverpool supporters. First of all, any goalkeeper that wears a cap, we have to question.
nah, but he was drippy though.
I mean,
Was he?
He made good saves. He made good saves. He did make good
Yeah,
saves.
man.
To be fair, he made some
again.
big saves. That Van Dijk header.
How many goals?
But
do you think
he's like who was the goalkeeper at Sunderland? Mainly that moved to Liverpool
Yeah,
from Sunderland.
yeah.
Yo, Endo's moving.
Yeah,
mad
you're right.
Still.
I think that's what Henderson. I think his level. He plays
Yeah.
for small teams. That's his level. When
Henderson-
you put him for the big boys, his concentration's in the grave.
Yeah, Henderson and his team have conceded 23 goals this season in
Feel like
12.
Ben Foster about him.
Let's move on now. That's team of the week, guys. Come on, let's vote. Come on.
Yeah, Forest.
Forest, man.
Forest.
We're voting.
Hey,
man,
Forest,
Fulham,
bro.
It's a Fulham ting, blood. What are
Hey,
you talking
move,
about?
bro.
Big up.
Peter, I'm with you on the
Hey,
field
shout out
today.
Lucky, man.
Oh,
Big up Lucky,
sorrow.
man.
Oh, sorrow.
Oh, sorrow. Whoa.
Forest are the team of the week.
Whoa.
What a load of tosh. They beat him. Anyway, all right, fine. Forest get the team of the week. All right, then. David, who's not that guy this week?
Listen, bruv. We got loads,
There's
bruv.
bear.
Yeah.
There's
Bear,
bear.
man. Yeah.
There's content.
First of all, yeah, this human being was born on the 26th of July, 1975. Yeah,
Wow.
and she only lasted in office for how many days? 45 blood.
Hey,
Look,
David, Frank de Boer lasted more days at Palace than this person did.
What, the worst
Yeah.
manager in Premier League history?
Worst
Yeah.
manager in Premier League history, and she's been the worst Prime Minister, shortest reign ever. Deaded off Her Majesty, and now you're.
Do you know how
Allegedly,
unfair
allegedly.
it is that people
Allegedly.
attribute it to her? Like, people put that as
Allegedly.
part of her resume, like she killed the queen.
Fam-
That's
Yeah,
so
it's on,
crazy.
like it's on the CV.
Mary, listen to her names. Mary Elizabeth Truss. You're not that girl, bruv. Sort it out, bruv. Get out of here, man.
But David, there's nothing for her to sort out. 120k a year, guaranteed. Boom.
Bruv, of my taxpayers' money, blood. Me paying tax, blood.
She's the woman, you know.
She's not actually, yeah, she's finesse, but she's not that girl. Next one, and it pains me. It pains me, bruv. We like to appreciate our legends, bruv. But honestly, blood, 5th of February, he was born same month as man as well, 5 days. 1985. He's won every major honor apart from the World Cup. And yeah, keep it short and sweet, bruv. His team is winning 2-0. Yeah? Manager tells him to come on, cuz. Man refuses, cuz. And then walks off down the tunnel. Don't even wait for the final whistle. Anyone know what car he drives?
Must be a Chevrolet, isn't it? I swear they all get those when they
I
sign.
think it is a
Yeah,
Chevrolet.
He got into a Chevrolet.
No,
He got
That's for a big team.
it's a big thing. No, it's a Jag. It's a Jag. He drives a Jag. It's a Jag.
And yeah, Cristiano
Pause,
Ronaldo.
man. That's
What?
a big thing.
Oh.
That's he drives a big thing. Wait, you're not gonna come for me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Big boy whip, man. Big boy whip,
pause.
big boy whip.
CR7. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. You're not that guy, bruv. Sort it out, bruv.
Oh my God.
Whoever else you lot got, bring it in, bruv. Actually, hold on. What's my man's name? Let me find him. Go on. Roach, I'll bring him.
Who have you lot got?
Guys, by the way, I don't know why, but Tenzin as mentioned, Ashley Williams. Is he talking about the former Swansea player? Because do you remember when he was playing for Everton and he dived into the crowd to fight Marseille fans? And he had a career after.
It was Leon. It was Leon fans. It was Leon fans, and one of them had a kid in his hand, and he went to go nut the dad.
He was looking like C-Biz with the hair and stuff. Couldn't believe what I saw. Hallelujah. Amen.
Can I bring my next one? Can I bring my next one, please?
Yeah, roll through.
Man,
Before you do that, let me have a look at Red
Baraka,
Bull
bruv.
Racing
You need to
World
lie, bruv.
Champions. Shout out to Baraka.
You need to lie, bruv. Allow that
New
Red Bull
video
to-
out on Wednesday. McLaren Fan TV out tomorrow. Carry on.
Aye. My guy, yeah, this guy was twerking, blood, yeah. First of all, he's a snitch, yeah. He's a snake, yeah. He got promoted, then he snaked his boss, bruv. Yeah. It start all of a sudden now, yeah, he's twerking, bruv, for promotion, blood, yeah. See, Nadim Zahawi, yeah. Nadim Zahawi, yeah. You're not that guy, bruv. Absolute tool, blood. I know we don't do politics, but yeah, man was twerking today, blood. Hey,
No, this country is gone to pot, blood. What
Twerking.
did we do? What have we
Peter,
done?
England is finished, my bro. What are we doing? How many PMs have we had this year alone?
bruv, 3.
Brother, I
We're
saw
our 3rd Prime Minister.
what Tony Blair done what 97 to 2007. I nearly left because he served too many terms. and man are popping in every other quarter.
Ever since Cameron said, "Yeah, let's vote," I bet you no one wants to leave the EU. As soon as he did that, this country's gone to pot. It's gone down the whole way.
Brother,
But anyway,
racists come out of every nook and cranny. Oh,
man, them are having raves. Man, them are doing all sorts, blood.
David, are you done, or is there?
I'm done, bruv. I ain't got any more, mate.
I got one more. It's a football one. I don't know if any of you lot tuned into anything that happened in the Championship. But there was a game on Swansea versus Cardiff. Very, very big deal.
Yeah.
Very, very big deal. And a former Premier League player in this guy, he picks up the ball
12 minutes.
and he takes a throw in and dashes the ball at someone's head. Now it's not a throw in, like the ball's in play, it's a foul. He picks up the ball and
He just dashes it
at my man's face. So I'm sorry for this week, yeah. Callum Robinson, you are not that guy. I don't know if you guys have seen this clip, but it's outrageous.
I saw it. I was watching the game. I saw the game. I was like, what happened?
5 minutes to Derby. 5 minutes.
was that the same game as the handball?
Oh, I don't know.
So basically, literally, ball. So like, let's just say hypothetically, Swansea and Cardiff, right? Balls come in, big Cedric Capri, centre half. He heads the ball out, but instead of headering it, he uses his hand to punch it out. If you see the fury of the Preston players, but type in Cedric Capri on Twitter and you'll see what I'm talking about. It was absolutely scandalous how referees are costing lives. It was a blatant handball, as clear as day. It was even more blatant than the hand of God by freaking Maradona. The referee doesn't give it. Now, these referees, we need to do something about it because they're ruining lives.
I hear now that West Ham won 2-0 with a second handball controversy in the game today. So we'll look at those highlights later. Guys, that sums up. That wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. Thank you for joining us. We tried to keep it short and sweet. We still nearly hit 2 hours, but we're getting there. We are getting better, ladies and gentlemen. Big up to Rishi Sunak now in the post. Let's see how long. Will he make it to the World Cup? Will he make it to the World Cup final? We shall find out, ladies and gentlemen. With that said, people, until next Monday, 8 p.m. Peace.
Later.
Later.